Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2, you guys. We cannot yet put in I gotta need to do something here with skill points, right? But at least we can pick a perk. That is something... Yeah, well, perks I'm gonna do later. Guys, we are gonna do a couple of things today, I do hope we wanna go there. First of all, we are gonna do some, you know, going around here and maybe even there. Or shall we do that first? Let's see. First of all, we are gonna be going through the trench, right? Through the pieces I have not yet gone through. Maybe we even... Yeah, here we are. Good. Perfect. Nice. I think here I have not been. Is there anything I can steal or take? I don't know if Pestak has read that. Okay, I don't rightly get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well, and now nothing. We are stuck at a standstill. Can't get no supplies or nothing from orbit. Can't get no one up and over to the Order's last trench. Commander saying every time we tried we just got shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be? Void-brained? Sitting here watching a whole lot of nothing happen, knowing the friends in other fronts are making bits hands over first, has me regretting transferring this area. I think it's time for ourselves, Commander. Sorry, I'm our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle this better than him. Huh.
We're under fire! Head off, I saw that while willing.
Okay, it's dead. Okay. I for a second was unsure if they would be then firing at us. That would have been... I would have been confused, right? At least the direction is right. Let us have a quick look. Oh, wait. This is sometimes what I don't get. I don't complain on the other end. That sometimes dead bodies are displayed on a map, that we can loot them. And sometimes... I mean, when we kill them, then they are displayed. But like here, it's not displayed. I don't get why, but I don't want to complain. I hardly ever complain, so that's a good part. That is just not what I'm able to do. Okay, observation on uranium gas infused mantisaurs. Several weeks ago, we accidentally raptured a uranium gas container and we forced to evacuate the area. We lost several troopers to this uranium. I am sorry. And it's quite lethal to humans. We also thought we had lost an entire nest worth of mantisaurs, but after managing to contain the leak, we found the mantisaurs standing there as if nothing happened. They were visibly discolored, but otherwise seemed unharmed. When their handlers went to check them for injuries, the handlers were immediately cut down. The rest of us fled. It seems that the uranium gas has bonded with the mantisaurs in some capacity. Aside from the discoloration, there's a faster, stronger and more durable than any normal mantisaur. They are also completely uncontrollable. I'll require thorough study in order to figure out how to control them and make this discover profitable. Okay.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Passes are out. Energy is up for grabs.
Oh, the reloading came at the right moment, right? Okay, let me... Oh boy.
Get it while it's energized.
There's still enemies.
Thank you. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it's discharging.
Don't you worry, we are gonna come back for the stuff to loot. Well, oh, there. My aim is not good, by the way.
Reset for mayhem.
Okay, let us actually lose some aggro, maybe. Reload through and go through all this stuff. Before we then crack on, right? Good, we looted that.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
I would rather like to see the enemy, my boy. Or my girls, to be precise. Well, they are not my girls, right? In a broader term. Since I don't own them, how can you own humans, right? That is not how we think.
Torpificator at ready status.
Holy man, I did not guess there would be so much stuff lying around here. I mean, I don't complain. I don't know where that was coming from. I know I could have equipped a mask to see, but I did not because I am just lazy. That is totally like that. That is totally me. That is good too. Don't know what I can do with that. I guess some crafting and stuff. But that is something I am gonna be finding out at a later stage. Give me that. I knew that I haven't looted them yet. How could I find a helmet on this dead body, right? If the head ain't around anymore. Anyways. game logic, right? Game logic. Okay, let's actually start by going into this direction and get this loot. Sadly enough, no food, right? Okay. That is quite a nice song. I would like to join you.
This is the up, down. You'd make a great lower manager.
If you say so. I guess he's someone we can we? Ah, no, he's just a cleaner. We have nothing against cleaners.
Your own business interests.
Don't you worry, I mind my own business. That's why I will leave you alone, lady. I smell loot.
Hey, Choppy. Hey, Pinchy. Hey, Slashy.
No
What are your
loot.
favorite mantisaurs doing?
Alright, they are tamed.
Whichever void brain know-nothing decided mantisaurs are more cost-effective than troopers did not include the loss of my patience in the budget.
Yeah, if you say so, lady.
Rats contain so much nutritional value and basically everything a growing mantisaur needs. Oh, but they're so cute.
Yes. See, that's why I was checking the dung, right? To if there's any biomass container in there. Because they're just, you know, dunging out biomass. It is biomass, right? That's not even something the game made up. It's biomass, right? I mean, practically, technically everything I guess you could consider as biomass, right? Even a human body you could consider as biomass.
Whenever I had to eliminate someone as head intercessor, I always enjoyed the challenge of making it look like an accident.
Oh, what fun! What sort of accidents?
Oh, the typical casual causalities of casualties. Choking on a fab witch, drowning in the bathtub, falling downstairs, faulty life support systems, tripping into an incinerator.
Do I look
Those I've
approachable?
killed all die
Because
from
I'm-
accidents too. Drowning in their own blood, falling on my dagger, their heads fall off, they explode.
That's the right idea, dear. But you need to work on the execution.
Work on my executions. Got it. Thanks for the lesson.
Okay, welcome you to... Hello?
Sorry, time is bits, bits is time. Or ours, that is.
What is this? Some sort of zoo?
Honestly,
I don't know.
Corporate, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention?
I've been sent by Durban at Outpost Opportunity to help solve a murder.
Murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted killed their superior, or something. She's in that cage over there, and Security Officer Abner is in charge of the investigation.
I'm also trying to settle some kind of leadership dispute.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him.
Okay.
Fine. Were I you, I'd do my best not to get eaten as I was bumbling through areas I'm not meant to be in.
Okay. That's sealed. Can I...
Hey, stranger! You're one of those... I can't remember what, but I need help and hear you folks will do good deeds for free.
Okay, let's talk.
Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Okay, then you'll be happy to hear that Durban at Outpost Opportunity sent me to sort this out. What do you mean, railroad? What do you mean, railroad, you?
They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers.
Lucky you, I can never ignore an injustice. What caught you in the dragnet?
I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
If not you, then who else had motive and opportunity? Okay, what do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
So how does this line up with that he said would happen? Okay. How could he be dead and you be fine?
I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot even. It was sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But there ain't no crabble in sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen? Are you sure there wasn't crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
Is there any of these stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Okay, let me try talking to a security officer. Maybe I can help clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention?
What is all this, by the way?
This is a fort. Those are soldiers. They are mantisaurs. And I am far too busy to play tour guide. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Wait, I've been sent by Durban at Outpost Opportunity to help solve a murder.
Murder? Oh, right. Ah, wonderful. I was murder? Ah, wonderful. Sure, fine. Were I you, I'd do my best not to get eaten as I... Yes? Who are you? And why are you
to settle some kind of leadership issue?
Ah, wonderful.
Okay.
Sure, fine.
Okay, that was not very fruitful, right? That's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. I don't know what the... It'll be all pickpocketing, okay. Can I get inside? Oh, wait, no, don't need that. Oh, there's a inside, okay.
Getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Such a discount. Are you sure you managed to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh. A pet for your ship. Sent to your... Okay, wait. How... I'm gonna buy that. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship's pet you collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. Okay.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view?
For the view, I think. What are you doing here?
Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the lines short out.
That gun is a monster. What is it used on you? Wait, was it used on you? Sorry.
They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away, and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
The cannon just stopped?
Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up, but there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
Okay, what happened?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Auntie'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
Given how much ground you've covered, any chance you have come across any compression coils?
Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. Say 250 bits per location?
Okay, deal. Where's the first one?
It landed over by some particularly aggressive creepy crawlies. I'll mark it for you.
Another one?
The last is a pretty little place I like to call the Crystal Overlook. Can't miss them.
Okay, thank you. That's incredibly helpful.
Uh-huh.
Okay, requirements not met. Okay, that was fruitful, in my opinion. Okay, macrobiological designer Bradford Journal 13206. Well, the joke of making a mantisaur on anti-choice troopers just stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in for yet another promotion. After he discovered that group of infiltrators last spring and it was approved, now he officially outranks me. Having it as a mascot I understand, giving it rank so the troops could draw increased rations I understand. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but it didn't seem to hurt anything. so I kept my thrums to myself. But promoting it to officer, giving it meaningful rank, putting it above me in the order of succession, what if, Lord forbid, by some tragic turns of events, the damn thing were to end up in charge? What if, Lord forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up in running to the next auntie herself? Some offenses simply can't be left to stand. That's, by the way, kinda ridiculous. The thought that would raise in ranks, right? Kinda funny, I think. Alright, ain't nobody here. We are not gonna steal. We actually did color this green, by the way. It'd be funny if we could use that too. I'm sorry, I'm sometimes a bit silly in that. But only if I'm hungry, which I am, by the way.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth going under the bullets and the barbed wire it took to get here.
Oh, that's the big-ass gun, I see. And there's the auto-loader, I guess. Okay. I see. Would be funny to use it, right? Okay, but guys, that is then actually already gonna bring us right now to the end of this episode. And you know it, as usual, there's another building we will take a look at. And there's the compression coil. Okay, and that brings us right now to the end. You know it, as usual, really thank you. Maybe we are gonna do the compression scrolls first, right? Coils. Brings us to the end of today's episode. Do I need to kill it? Anyways. Episode. And you know, as usual, really thank you for watching.
Place like this, relatively untouched by the war.
If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then subscribe, thumbs up, and we see us in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.